Welcome back, everybody, and I'm Big D. And wait, what happened to his head? That's my head. In our first GameCraft video, we're talking about putting a new face on your game and making it exciting again. Alright, welcome back. So, I needed some change in my life. So I went out, cut my hair, shaved my beard, and when I picked up my wife at work, she and her co-workers had to do a double take. And I thought about that, and I realized you want the people at your table to do the same thing every once in a while. So, when you've been running the same game for a long time, or been gaming with the same group for a long time, things can get stale. Players can sometimes start looking for a change of pace, or, in this case, a change of face. Change, though, doesn't mean reinventing the wheel. You do not need to burn down the house before you repaint. Start small. I'm going to give you a few tips and easy ways for you to do this. So, first method. Take an existing game and move it forward or back in its story. Your players have been working for the guild and are regular features in the king's court, but go back 200 years. Who were the adventurers that started the guild? Was there a kingdom then? You can keep landmarks and familiar features, but time has changed things. Or maybe it's 200 years later and the players have heard legends or have relics from the current game. It's an easy start. It's an easy place to start, and it's an easy way to take something that's familiar and put some wow back in your game. My second method is to take a simple idea and make an entire game around that idea. My best friend ran a game where humanity had been forced underground by the dragons. Players, after a few generations, had goal to simply see the sun. An entire campaign was forged about them just making a path to the surface. Story at a start, a middle, and an end. Third method, not every campaign has to run forever. I tend to run cinematic type campaigns. How many TV shows went on longer than they should have?
Sometimes.
The story gets stale, the writing predictable,
Just wait.
and cliches abound.
I'm looking at you, Castle.
A long-term game can suffer the same things. Have an end game planned. A good end can satisfy your players and is a perfect cap to a good story.
Don't be like the Hobbit movies.
Stretching it out can sometimes ruin the fun. My fourth method, probably my favorite and the one I've been doing the longest. Filing off serial numbers and making something my own. Got a favorite video game? My son loves Skyrim, and we're about to start playing the tabletop version of it. Back in my college days, my buddy Larry ran us in the Battlestar Orion game. We had vanished before the Cylon War, and now we were trying to find the Galactica. My wife is actually doing a dark take on Neverland, where Peter's disappeared. Recently, I've been struggling with trying to adapt my perfect version of a game based on Tron.
Reboot, anybody?
The point is, lots of source material out there. Just because there's not an official, perfect system or adaptation made, doesn't mean you can't do a little bit of homework and come up with your own version. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be official to be playable. Sometimes when you homebrew stuff, you come up with something a lot better. Just remember, simple rules when you're running a game. You keep it simple, you keep it fun, and you keep it fresh. If you're not sure what your players want, ask them. And don't be afraid to take chances. You don't know if you don't try. I'm Big D, and here's hoping. Game on, and have some fun.